return after a fulfilling but quick dinner. Hope you guys are enjoying your food too. We have a few people in chat here who are discussing food now, which is great. Just for the YouTubers who will be watching this later, obviously. Discussing food now, which is great. And I turned on the stream sound, so we got some feedback loop there, but it should be fixed now. Oh, there's a thing here. What is that? What is that? Doesn't look like a dungeon. This is the witch's hut. I think. Awesome. We can go and get our items cursed. But first, we will do a little town business here. I'm looking at it. It looks like it has like the like a pair of antlers above the doorway here, like the skull of a moose or something like that, which I'm pretty sure is where the witch lives. She also has a well right around here. I'm pretty sure this is the sprite for the witch's hut. Not 100%, but we're definitely gonna go and check that out. I know we just had an outing in that direction, but if I can find the witch's hut, that would be amazing. Because I love me some cursed items. Oh, I should get a better sword before we do that, so I can get a cool cursed sword. Damn it. Yeah. I'm really bummed that we have not, at level 6, I have not found a better sword. So what we could think about maybe, I don't know how much money I'm gonna be at here. I think we can head to the brewery again and buy the barrels of beer there and sell them again. And if we have more than 1,000 gold, we could head to Bryn and do a little shopping and see if I can buy a better sword. That might be a thing to do. No, that's not what I want. I have a look. Does this trophy seem familiar? I have stumbled upon a lair of some lowlives. It was hanging there. Happy to help. Don't lose your head. Achievement unlocked. Apparently I haven't done that since they introduced the achievement system, so now we get a mug of ale every time we come in here for free, and then we sell it back to him, so this is a little money factory now. Just 6 coins every time we visit the tavern in Osbrook. But that's what I use it for anyway. And I want to check, does that give me any kind of reputation? That must be here, dialogue choice, 100 reputation. I think that's it. So yeah. And we did indeed go to benevolence here. Okay. Which is not that high of a reputation level to be at level 6, but whatever. It'll give me what? Extra merchant stock size when they reshuffle it. So still not better quality loot or gear, but it's fine. Now we will fast travel to the brewery. He sells smoked ham for 50 coins. You're right. And bread. Cheap bread. And cheap peasants too. Okay, this is where we... I mean, every time we come here, we will definitely take and just buy all his food. Because that's super cheap. Make the stew. And we just dropped picked up the flea ward, but whatever. Oh, I can pick it back up. Yeah. Flea ward. Good. Profit. So I think what I want to do is I want to take a contract in Manshire first, get some cash stored up, buy a good sword if we haven't found one by then, and then we will hit up the witch's hut and get all of our gear cursed. Right, and in order to make the exchange here, we do have to first buy a smoked ham, then sell them the barrel, so that's how it's gonna have to be. This thing is at 270 each. And it has a spoil date now, so we can't just buy it and use it for the troll later or something like that. Moose antlers for 144 for the quest. I don't think that's worth it. We'll head to Osbrook and get the thing sold and then come back. There's the boar head. Good. Will you pour me an ale? No. Oh, we learned of the rumor witch. And it was there. Okay, what a useless rumor. Now we just learned that it was there, but whatever. If it's daytime, I'll go and check with Odar if he has updated his contract. It is daytime. It's also worth noting we just made about 100 gold, I think. Doing the barrel run, we had about 800 gold before we did it. He still hasn't woken up, that guy. In the coma, yeah. Stolen Grimoire. Oh my god. Maybe we just take it and fail it at this point. It's not gonna reshuffle. So let's take it and fail it, sure. And anything new? Oh, he wants me to pay for a rumor, sure. A wolf trail. God damn it. Waste of money. Out here. Okay. Back to Manshire. The storm is still raging outside, by the way. It's kind of intense. And it's getting really cold in here. But I've gotten myself a little blankie here now, so it's fine. Does look like it's morning and daytime, so the city elders should be here. Do you need any help? Return of the Necromancer. Yeah. Another Necromancer. Not my favorite enemy, but we've been doing good so far against them, so sure. The Sullen Grave. Oh. We've been there before, so they have reset this dungeon. Sure. Yeah. Pretty sure. Cold is better than a sweaty heat tropical season. I played Frostpunk yesterday, sir. It depends on the level of cold, but it also depends on the level of heat in the other direction, right? And good day. I don't know. I think I prefer to sweat over freezing. I always freeze. Like I don't know the English like axiom for this, but in Danish we have this word. It's like a frossenpind, a frozen stick, which sounds ridiculous, but it is, and that's me. I am a frozen stick. It's a person who always is cold and freezes. So. I could bring a potion to this dungeon. It only had 2 skulls, didn't it? Yeah, okay. It's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna spend the potion on that. So, blizzard or heavy snowing is a no-no. I mean, a simple cold temperature. No, it's like it's not a blizzard because there's no snow involved, but it's a rager right now outside. It's so my windows are sort of pounding. I don't think you guys can hear it. I checked the microphone before, but it's pretty intense. And like I've heard my furniture on my balcony has been knocked over, but I'm not gonna go out and check it right now. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah. Fun times in Denmark. It's pretty normal. Don't worry, don't get me wrong. It's not like it's a right-on storm. Yeah. We don't have hurricanes here. I don't think we've ever had a hurricane in Denmark. So I complain and I talk a big game, but I live in a very calm environment. So this is rough by Danish standards. I should put that in on the table. Stay safe, dear sir. Thank you. I will. I am not going outside. Not going outside happens to be my specialty. There you go. I'm actually really good at this COVID isolation thing, too. Yeah, like we should put that on my CV. Okay, that was a bad start for this fight. There's honestly a chance that we die to these 2 guys, as sad as that is. That was a good start. They both missed. Okay, we knew that was gonna happen. It's super annoying, but can't be helped. I wonder if skipping a turn is worth it here just to get rid of this damn thing, because it's gonna take 5 turns if I don't. Man, we could die here. God damn it, I should not have taken this fight. God damn it. This guy's close to death. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna skip a turn. Yeah, that took 4 turns off of the counter. Good. I wanted to right-click and then right-click on them to inspect them, but that breaks the skill usage. Shit. Oh, that's bad. How are you still alive? 6%. He must bleed to death on his turn here. Yeah. Good. Yeah, but like if they crit me or something like that, could go south real quick. Crit me a few times and then I miss 2 swings or something. Game over. So, should not have taken that fight, in hindsight. Thank you, Captain Hindsight. Don't die. Pro tips. Thanks, man. Alright. If only I had that kind of brain power. Imagine the things we could accomplish. I love it. gold dropper. Nice. Thank the host. Yeah. Nah, we're not spending medical supplies. It's fine. Time heals all wounds. What we should do, though, is get out the crossbow and reload the crossbow. Ah, pro player here. XD. I'm doing fairly well in this run. We found some really good equipment upgrades just as a base, like the Scambason, the Van Braces, the belt have all been findings. And so the same with the crossbow. The main thing that the build needs right now is just a better weapon. I'm honestly doing good damage, but not the damage that I should be doing at the level that I am at. Let's put it that way. Oh, no, this is not that bad. Oh, should not have reloaded. But then that's what the leg sweep is for. Oh, it didn't immobilize. Okay, typical. Defensive stance, go. Pro tip, don't do stupid things. Man, you're just dropping wisdom left, right, and center here. This is good life advice, too. Same with it, don't die. Honestly. Can apply to many situations. Been here before. No. Get out the crossbow. It is reloaded. And we're back at the graveyard. Nice, good hit. Almost level 7. Let me see if I can find another ghoul here to get us closer to that goal. No. We can dig up a grave. Chat is full of good tips. Always. Any idea what skill you're picking next? No. That's a fair question. And I guess we can take suggestions. There's also a redeem that you can use, but use it wisely. No, these are not better boots. Keejchen, I watched some of your ranged run from a few months back. Made me want to do an archer, but I keep failing. Oh, alright. I call it the immortal build, so you might be using it wrong. You just gotta run away. I know no one wants to play like a coward, but honestly, just play like a coward and you will win. I mean, it's more complicated than that, obviously, but you've given up archer completely. Well, okay. Well, guys, I guess I gotta do an archer run again at some point. It will happen soon. The next mini patch, the survival patch that comes around, we will do an archer run. It is planned already, and in that one, we will be running Tavern archery with hunting focus, so we will be like a hunter. And we'll see how it goes. Next up is you. I'll give you the same treatment here. Oh, he followed. Right. Okay. They don't always get immobilized. Good. Failing axe can be used for throwing. Let us open this door here to cover our backs. Good, and we saw an enemy over here. My bid is for opportune moment into offensive tactic, Lamau. Okay. Well, VJM75, you are not wrong. I say it jokingly, obviously, play like a coward, but it's the mentality of running away to preserve your life instead of thinking I might be able to win this and then going in and dying, right? We are not getting opportune moment because this build that we are running right now does not require energy supplements. It sounds like it's a vitamin, but it doesn't. And we also don't need fumble production. We already have a ton of that. And that all of that comes from the combat mastery right on target. It just allows us to have, so far, infinite energy. Although I have spent a little bit. So maybe one day I can burn through my energy, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. To arms, he says. I'm not sure if that's an intended joke, because, you know, they drop their arms quite often. When the new patch comes in, I believe you need to spend skill points on skilling pelt. Yep, indeed. And the opening doors as an archer is definitely a problem. I have been meaning to research some options for door opening in various ways, like this one here. The thing ended up on the other side of the door. Isn't that fun? Here we're still opening it at a distance at least. Okay, I missed. So I didn't think we could miss a door actually. Fair enough. Let's try with these. Does some damage. Not really the most efficient. Okay, we're gonna keep brainstorming that. Like, how many bones do I need to throw at a door to open it at a distance? There. Okay, see, it's doable. We could find better throwables for that kind of strategy, but that's kind of what I'm looking at as a potential secondary door opener. I forgot, guys, I forgot to bring lockpicks, which means there's only one thing to do. We cannot go through a dungeon like this without lockpicks. God damn it. Alright, let's talk. Oh, we can kill this one first. I wish I could look at skills. No, I can. Yeah, I can look at skills and run around at the same time, right? So, Warcry, potentially. Intimidation. Warcry gains chance to daze and confuse. It's not a very Fencer thing if I'm trying to go for theme. Having a Warcry, you know, but the Warcry itself is just a good ability. Warcry gains 50% daze and confuse after effective minutes for 2 to 3 turns. Is nothing though. The character's actions have a stronger effects on the enemy's wills to fight. Oh, okay, so higher chance of enemies running away. Which again, another thing for my build that wouldn't work on undeads, right? So, not super tempting. What else? Then we've got setup using tactics, stances, or skipping a turn grants accuracy, weapon damage, and damage taken for 2 turns. And we do have a stance. I don't skip a turn very often, but I do have a stance. And that could lead into defensive tactic, which is definitely would consider worth getting if we already have the skill before it. We aim so well that we miss doors. Yeah, at least it's not barn doors, right? Could use the dash from athletics. Yeah, so when you do the Tavern build that I do, you want to get... I mean, you want to get the distracting shot and then the dash. When you have the distraction shot and the dash, you can run away from everything. You can play like a coward, right? You can run away from everything and just disengage. You just disengage. You don't die. Run away. Live another day. Even if you don't complete the dungeon, doesn't matter. Fail the contract. Live. And that's what I mean when I say play like a coward. So if you play like that, it makes it almost impossible to lose the game. And yet, I rarely win the game with those builds, so it's definitely still possible to fuck it up. Being netted, for example, is a way to die, and being cocky because you think you have beaten the game, you can die. But it's one of the best survivor builds in the game. I'll call it that when I run it, the survivor, you know? We not only miss, but the item goes through the door. Yeah, that was kind of fun. Alright. The bad news is that he only sells one set of lockpicks, and that is not enough. Let's check the general cost of repairs here. But that means we have to go to Osbro to buy more lockpicks, because I'm not going with just one stack. Not running away when crossbow gets disadvantage at close range. Not sure what you mean exactly. In Zerith, do they get close range combat penalties? These are hidden stats. So I haven't actually really researched it, but I have heard multiple mentions of this by now, that crossbows don't get penalized or something. And I can understand why a bow would be penalized in melee combat. It makes sense. You buy lockpicks all the time. Okay, I usually don't find that we spend that many lockpicks. I lost all my lockpicks because we were at the manor and I was trying to open a door that you need a key for, and so you can still try to pick the lock, but it's impossible to actually pick it. Which I think is a bad system here, by the way. If you literally are denying your player the ability to lockpick a door, like making it 100% impossible, you should not leave the option open for them to click pick lock. Like, that's just shooting yourself in the foot in game design. The other thing we could get anyway would be the disengage. The disengage is a great skill in itself, and that leads into the dash. And these two skills, we just talked about how they are survivor skills. I want to keep this build alive. The best way we could do that would be to get these two skills in together. Well, the first one isn't really on that list, but it leads into dash. So, yeah. Definitely good candidates. Of course, I want the sword skills down here, so whenever I can get the endurance training, we will. 5 levels, I need 3 skill points. Yeah, so we can use the next 2 skill points, but then I gotta start saving skill points up for 3 levels, which I hate to do, but it's the right thing to do from a build, I guess. I know some people don't agree with that philosophy, but I really want to get those sword skills, you know. Staying alive sounds tempting, right? Yeah. I'm not getting... Oh, if I want the honed edge, I need the gloat. So maybe I just want these two, really. I want the onrush, really. So I want endurance training because of that. Oh, this is going to give me even more energy that I don't need. So we're not going to have energy problems. But that leaves the... Goddamn, I'm getting hoarse. Excuse me.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Thank you for the follow. That leaves the build open for other shenanigans, and it's probably going to be combat mastery and athletics, and I'm thinking specifically these two here. I've always honestly really wanted to try the sudden lunge with no time to linger. Okay, attacks against dazed, stunned, staggered, confused, immobilized, or bleeding enemies gain accuracy and crit chance, and in using sudden lunge becomes a free action that you can use against these enemies. And I have a bleeding build right now, so that could be really cool. And it is like a fencing kind of thing, right? So that is definitely another candidate. Always find lockpicks in the dungeons. I do too, but not today, I guess. Yeah. Could use the dash to chase people down too, but that's what the onrush is for. I mean, we could use... We could use both for that. I've seen the snakes before, but this is new. I've never seen two snakes. I've had it. No, they're running away? The frick? Wow, I'm really poisoned from that. Bog bean, something, something, poison? No, it helps with intoxication. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna die. No. Well, I'm really intoxicated from that. Double snake attack, and then they just ran away. Son of a bitch. And now we're puking. God damn it. I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. I've never seen that movie, and I'm never gonna. But I like the memes. Always died from snakes once? What? Okay. I mean, I have not seen a snake in Stoneshard for like a year, so that's why I was so scared, or like surprised. Huh. They're very rare. And then two snakes at once. Feels like it must have been a bug or something. No, it's a reptile.